cut out because my alarm went off. But anyway, yeah, so I got a welder meeting me Friday, and then I have someone who's been managing a business for the past 10 years also meeting me, hopefully either Friday as well or Saturday. And yeah, so meeting them, and then I also don't really know what to talk about, but I'm sure it'll come to me. I could probably have AI just tell me what questions to ask, and go from there. Now I'm in a car, so I can talk a little bit louder, I feel like. But yeah, my plan for this is to have somebody to help me out welding wise, because sometimes I get a lot of jobs in a week to where I could work every day if I wanted to, but I don't always want to weld every day. What was that? Cardboard? Hope so. Ran over something. But yeah. My plan is to have somebody else weld for me, and then somebody else manage the leads that come in, and schedule them and get the bills or bids or whatever. Because some people will always want to compare, which is technically a good thing. But some people don't want to compare at all to other people. They only message me. And that's the best kind, because I can charge them whatever I want and they'll pay it. But I know I could do better on pricing, because I've priced them really, really cheap. Because there was this one time that I welded I told the dude I'd weld his entire floor pan for $300. And I did get that $300, but it was a month and 2 weeks later, because I've been driving to Winston-Salem from Mooresville, so that's an hour drive every weekend to get it done. And man, it was a crap job. I should have at least did something hourly instead of just a bid, because even though I did still make a profit, it made me feel crappy, because I knew I could have done that for $1,000 or more easily. And I just knew that my price was too cheap. And I knew that guy was getting away with a good deal. Which sometimes might be the case for some of the jobs that I bid, but other times, say a bolt removal, charging $80, to go out there and come back. I mean, that'll be a really easy job. But I do need to get some new tools, say a plasma cutter and what else? Something that could remove bolts a lot easier than, a propane torch too. And I've looked online, there's this thing called liquid wrench as well that you can just use to remove bolts like that. It's acetone and brake fluid are the main two ingredients. Not brake fluid, some kind of engine fluid for older cars. Starter fluid? No, it was red, whatever oil it was. Yeah, so I don't really want to start this business because, I want people to weld for me when I don't want to weld. jobs consistently for the past year, until this winter really, that I've had a job after work every day and every weekend. Like every day I've been able to grind at this and learn what common jobs are and what people want and how to price stuff. And I thought I was pretty good at pricing, but it really is difficult to know. But I will say AI, I've trained my AI to whatever, Microsoft Copilot or whatever, to be able to make quotes for me pretty well. And I want this new person to do the same thing, and then like add 50% or something on whatever AI says. But I am glad I found two people that fit the job what I want. Now, as much as I want to find someone that I can teach, I really don't want someone with no experience, because as much as I would like to teach someone that has no experience, that's more of a challenge than it needs to be. Like, I don't have all this time to give, really, and I'm only 19 and I already don't have as much time as I can give. I want this thing to be able to run without me. It still give me money, of course, because I made this idea into a thing and giving people money to do it. But yeah, that's one of the things I want. And I want to make this like a big thing. I know. And I also want to call it Ethan the Welder, because it's really simple. It's a simple name and people can relate to that personally rather than like some far off corporate name. Like Ethan the Welder sounds like a good name for welding thing. Like, it's simple, it's effective. Now, my mind has always been running on efficiency mode since I ever knew. So everything I put my money towards is either investment, I can either double my money or make me eat. And usually I skip the eating part. So the only way I can get out of the house is if I have the money to buy a house. I'm not going to rent. And I am pre-approved for 280 with my 800 credit score after all the checks and stuff. It used to be like 850, but then after the whatever inquiry has happened when they're trying to approve me, brought me down that much. But I'm not mad. And also one day I want a Ferrari. And it is attainable. It's like 100K. It's not $1 million. A nice Ferrari is only 100K. And there's one in Hickory right now. A F430. And it looks good. It's a 2000s model and it has probably 50,000 miles. I don't remember how much miles it has, but I think it's under 100,000 miles. So just as long as I don't need to replace the engine, we're all good. And it's starting this YouTube channel too. Hopefully that gets somewhere. I'm not really planning to be rich. Well, actually, yes, I am wanting to be rich. I'm not trying to be famous. It's my thing. Oops, ran the red light. But, yeah. I don't really know what else I can say to you, but that's my plan. This is going to be like a documentation journey for me. while I figure this out. Because, Mr. Beast has his own business. He owns chocolate now, and that's his niche. My niche is welding. And cars. I like cars. I like cars a lot. I have over 14 to 18 grand invested in Hot Wheels, which I need to get rid of so I can make room for my new life. I need to switch hobbies from diecast 1/64 scale cars to 1/1 scale cars. That's my plan. And yeah, I'd like to see how this works out. And I think it'd be fun to document the journey on the way. That's all I have for you. Hope you have a nice day. And remember, Ethan the Welder is in North Carolina and maybe South Carolina. I can go anywhere. I could probably hire other people in other states too, but they just need to know how to weld. So, yeah, that's about it. See ya.